Hey, check this out. There's a Budweiser here in Slovakia. It's not the same one. It actually tastes good. The one thing about these people here in Slovakia is they have really big heads. The Crystal restaurant, I ate there the other day. Fantastic food. I wish I would have found it the last couple times I was here. Beautiful city. It was a nice day the other day. And while I was walking around, I saw an advertisement on a taxi cab. There's another security company by the name of Falco. Go figure. It's in Slovakia though. That's okay.
Hey gang, welcome to day 5. I think it's day 5, I'm not really sure. But we're going to show you a little video of the continuing evaluation of some of the dogs we're considering taking for patrol. And we got some great news from Peru today. We're back on track to continue with our search and rescue program that we're going to help them out with. And Michelle Kohler has asked for a dog, so we got a lot going on. We still got a lot more dogs to see. But we are going to decide on a few of these patrol dogs. The 2 Malinois that were neck and neck are now no longer neck and neck. I think I've decided on Rex. Before I go on much longer, I want to make sure and say hi to my family. Courtney, I love you so much. I know you're watching these videos and keeping up with what's going on. And I hope you're having a great time with Jan and Ariana and all the other people you're hanging out with and developing new relationships and friendships and that kind of stuff. So glad that you're watching. Beth and the kids. Kelly and Ray and Retsky, hope everything's going well. I know they're not able to see the videos right now, but hopefully Nadadana will bring over the video. So hi to everybody over there. I love you guys, miss you very much, can't wait to see you. And all of those folks at the office that are holding the fort down, Sherry and Dan and Nicole and Elias and Andreas and Lynette and anybody else that I'm forgetting about. You guys are doing a great job. I'm getting your emails and text messages and that kind of stuff. I know there's a lot going on. I know there's a lot to keep everything running while I'm gone, so I really appreciate all of your efforts and everything that you guys are doing. All right, let's take a look at these videos, and we'll do the same thing as normal. We'll put the videos on and we'll do a little bit of voiceover, tell you what we're seeing, and kind of let you know what I'm thinking about as far as Rex and why I think he's a better prospect than what's the dog's name? Aries, yeah. And Hannibal's doing fantastic. Love that dog. And then you saw the videos of all the pups and all that kind of stuff. Those 2 dogs that I showed on part 2 of video blog number 11, fantastic. Those guys are going to be great. They're both, well, one of them's young. The other one's not as young, but both good for somebody that can really afford to purchase a dog at that level. So watch these videos, and I hope to hear from you guys. Again, continue to email, subscribe to the videos, send me messages, text messages. Let me know what it is, what you want to see. If you have any questions about anything that we're doing or how we're doing it or why we're doing it, that kind of stuff, make sure and let me know. All right, here they are. Here's the dogs.
Well, first of all, I'm sorry about all the uhs. I'm getting more delirious every time I do one of these things, so I will try to keep it to a minimum. I am so sorry. I get irritated by it too. Normally, there's one. Normally I edit all those out as much as I can, but I'm trying to get these out as quickly as possible. So here's Hannibal. This is another day of testing. We just want to make sure we're making the right decisions. I asked if we could stop at some other field they'd never been to before, so we stopped at this random soccer field. We got yelled at a couple times by a few people. They weren't really happy with our presence there. So again, we want to test to make sure the dog will ignore other distractions like a sleeve being thrown to the side, the stick, the noise, the Peter yelp, and the hand coming up and grabbing the dog by the face, calming him down, making sure he knows that he's doing a great job. Watch how I do this. I run behind the dog. I suddenly appear behind the decoy and back behind the dog. Boy, am I good. Dog gets thrown in the bushes, doesn't change his bite. Again, brand new environment. We're actually pretty close to the street here. You may see a shot there. And nice commitment from this dog. I really like this German Shepherd. Throw a little grass on him. I'm sure he's never experienced that before. Didn't release. And another send just for the cameras. Peter this time gets into the act and throws a little dirt and grass on him. So Hannibal's good to go. I like this dog. Here is Rex. And this is where Rex actually sold himself to us. Look at this dog's commitment right off the bat. Again, there's a lot more to these this particular video, that the entire time the dog's at the end leash trying to get the decoy, regardless if the sleeve is nearby, regardless if he has a stick in his hand. He never stopped trying to pull on that little skinny little leather leash. I was waiting for it to break. It doesn't look like it's the strongest leash, but I would have been able to really tell if the dog was committed to biting the decoy or not. That drool coming out, tail wagging, ears are up. He's just waiting for the opportunity to get a hold of the decoy. Never stopped, never looked around. You know, again, the focus just was so good. And you'll see why I bring that up when we will look at his brother, Aries. And then he tries this little, I'm not sure what this maneuver is called. Is that a half Nelson? Or attempted half Nelson? Here's a shot of him seeing if he'll take a bite of the leg. I slowed it down so you can see that this dog actually was trying to reach out and grab that leg and would have got a hold of it if he would have gotten any closer. So that's a real test of this dog's commitment to biting, regardless if it's equipment or not. Good hit. Peter does a good job of catching the dogs. Make sure that they're safe. He is hitting the ground. Dog stays on. Pulls, tugs, kicks at the dog. Actually almost rolled him over on his back. Again, the bite doesn't change. Tail continues to wag. Eyes are open. He's giving a little extra pressure there. I don't know if you saw that. We did a little, just an extra exercise against the fence just to make sure the dog was committed in all different situations. Alright, so here's the contrast. I put up a screen up there for left-hand corner. That's Rex at the top, and you see Aries at the bottom. See how committed Rex is? See Aries look around right there, looking from side to side, looking at me, turns over, looks at Peter number 1. I think actually he might be looking at the sleeve on the ground over there, but just not focused entirely on the decoy. The thing about that is that sometimes dogs will look around in an avoidance type of situation. They don't want to make eye contact or visual contact with the thing that they're kind of concerned about. So they'll look around as an avoidance type of behavior. And avoidance obviously is not good in police work. Is it something this dog might improve upon? Possibly seen looking around there. Don't even know what he's looking at. It could be, again, the sleeve. It could be me. He presented that bottle for the dog. He didn't bite it really hard the first time. But again, the bites are decent. The pursuit is pretty decent, and you get what you get. So that's where I was already starting to lean towards Rex. Here we are bringing all the dogs down to a train station in a completely another location. We want to make sure the dogs will go up and down stairs and will again be okay on slick floors. We had tested them on a different type of tile that wasn't so shiny and slick, as you can see by the reflection from the light, that these floors are a lot more slick. There you go. You can see a lot better there. We want to make sure the dogs, if they do have any issues, they'll recover quickly and not have an issue with walking on slick floors. And you can see Hannibal here doesn't have any issues. For some reason I forgot the camera when Rex came, so we didn't get any of Rex, but he had zero problem. He went down the stairs right away. The other dogs kind of hesitated going down the stairs, but after a couple repetitions they went down right away. But I really wanted to make sure that I was making the right decision, so I asked if we could go to a pet shop that we saw earlier, if they were friends enough with the owners, if we could have the dogs inside the back room and send them from the storage room into the bathroom. Again, forgot my camera, so I didn't get Hannibal, but here is Rex. You saw Rex push that door open with his nose, and he'll do it again. We close a little bit more, we put Peter behind the door, and although he was slow, again, this is a place they've never been. They've never been asked to do anything like push the door open with their face, and you know, they did it. Or actually, Rex did it. Aries did not. You can see him stop there. I think we actually had to push the door open for him. He tried to leave. He comes back and takes the bite. And the one positive note, if anybody's looking at the dog and considering this dog, is that every time we did it, he got better at it. So there is improvement. All right, so there's our website, there's our email, and our phone. Give us a call.